Hey folks, this is Vint with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly review Iratus, Wrath of the Necromancer. Wrath of the Necromancer is a DLC for Iratus, Lord of the Dead being the core game. And for those of you that haven't played Iratus, Lord of the Dead, the core game, it's sort of like Darkest Dungeon. If you want to learn more about it, go check out my review on my Dad on a Budget series. Wrath of the Necromancer is, again, the DLC to Lord of the Dead, and in this DLC it adds some new classes, and you'll be able to unlock them right out of the gate, at least I was able to. There's a Reaper class and an Abomination class. Now, having played around with them for a little bit, the Abomination seems to be more tanky. I prefer this guy in slot 2, and my skeleton in slot 1, that's just me. But the Abomination is cool because, like the skeleton, you can actually redirect damage to that Abomination. The skeleton can do something similar. The Abomination also has a skill that you can upgrade where it'll do return damage to anyone attacking it. Again, I think the skeleton has like a revenge mechanic where if you apply the right skill point, as you level up, you can apply skill points to one or two different things across a skill. You'll be able to do return damage. So I'm liking the skeleton Abomination combo that I've got going on. Very tanky squad. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage except for the Huntress, which is in my last slot. She does a crap ton of damage. So between the two, I have the skeleton redirect damage to the third slot and the Abomination redirecting damage from the fourth slot to both of them, and for the most part, it seems to be doing pretty well. The Reaper is also a new character, and the Reaper is in my third slot. And so far, I mean, I haven't really noticed anything too crazy about them. They seem to be a jack of all trades in the sense that they've got physical damage, they've got magic damage, there's a skill that they have where they can do both ignition and stress over time, like sanity over time. So you can sort of specialize them in either physical or sanity or do a little bit of both. They've also, this Reaper class also has the ability to buff Iratus himself by giving him spell power and so on. So, the Reaper isn't bad. It seems like a jack of all trades, and currently he's in my slot 3 right now. He does have some other buffs and debuffs as well. Now, there are some additional skins for the minions in this DLC pack. There's also a new alchemy system where you can craft potions. Now, one thing I don't like about it is that you have to figure out the combinations. So you're going to be using the parts that you're getting, say the skulls or the bones or the hearts, whatever, and typically you'd use those parts to put minions together. Well, you can also use those parts now to craft potions, and these potions are like, a 2-turn, 3-turn limit. Use this potion for the next 2 or 3 turns, you get this, that kind of thing. But again, it's experimentation. You have to, the heart, bones, and skull. Nope, okay, this, and this. Now, luckily, you don't lose the materials should you fail in your crafting. It'll actually tell you, before you hit the craft button, something is wrong. But if you get a combination of 3 things that do work, it'll say, this might be something useful, and then you can craft it, and there you go. So it's one of those experimentation crafting systems. I don't like that. I just want all of the recipes unlocked right from the gate. I hate crafting games that don't give you the recipes. Anyway, that's just me. So this DLC also adds new enemies on all the different floors. There's also a new boss and a final super boss. So the game actually has like somewhat of a finalization / ending. There's also a new 6th floor. It's called the Cemetery, and there's a new game ending with, new video content, should you care about such things. But they've added new content all around for $15. If you're already playing Iratus Lord of the Dead on a regular basis, then this is a no-brainer. I'd say pick this one up. If you're not really playing Iratus Lord of the Dead all that much, then this DLC, it might get you back into it, but I would wait for a sale. So I prefer this game over Darkest Dungeon for a number of reasons. Again, check out my Lord of the Dead review Iratus Lord of the Dead review on my Dad on a Budget series, but yeah, I think for me this is a no-brainer. I got a press copy, so I didn't have to buy it. But what I'm saying is, if I had not gotten a press copy, I more than likely would have picked it up at some point. That's just because I really enjoyed the core game, and I do like the fact that these new minions are accessible right from the beginning. At least they were for me. So there you go, folks. A quick review of Iratus Lord of the Dead, Wrath of the Necromancer DLC. Releases in about an hour as of the date and time of this recording. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I happen to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.